Come on, give me a dang invasion. Tired of looking at these weird butterflies and these tentacle thingies. Is that a jellyfish or what the hell is that? Oh, well hello there. It's me, Nobody. Are you wondering why you cannot get an invasion or get into co-op? Or wondering why what the hell is taking so long? Or when you finally do get match made and it starts to queue up, it just disconnects from you altogether over and over again. You think to yourself, is it my connection? What is going on here, good buddies? Well, actually no, it's just the game's connection problems with multiplayer.
This is not right, this is not cool. This is fucking bullshit.
If there's not lag, there's rubber banding. If there's not disconnects, there's a waiting period of forever just to try to find somebody to play this game with. And when you finally do get into that glorious matchup, sometimes the connection is good, but then it all goes to hell. Since the release of this game, which hasn't been very long, the player base has dropped to an all-time low.
Are you sure about that?
The base game is fun, and it's a really great game if you can get past all the frame drop and corrupted save files and all that, which they said they fixed, so let's hope they did. But after the most recent patch, I just had to test out PvP again to see if they might have fixed some things. And it was going great for a little bit. It had decent connections, the rubber banding wasn't as bad, but it was still there. And although the PvP wasn't great, it was still pretty fun. I guess I just got lucky because the next day and the day after that when I tried it, nothing but waiting periods. To fix some of these problems, you think they would have done it by now. Or maybe they threw this content roadmap our way just to distract us from the fact that they cannot fix it. Or maybe there's a conniving developer that's sabotaging everything from the inside. He's probably the one that keeps buffing that damn Red Reaper.
Hey!
That sumbitch. But anyways, who knows? I know I don't. I just wish it was fixed already. Let's dissect some of my multiplayer adventures and see what exactly we could do better in fixing these problems. If they're gonna fix them at all, because who knows at this point. That sleazy sabotager, whoever's doing all this crazy stuff at development, he'll just throw another monkey wrench in the game. As soon as something is fixed, something else breaks. And it's just a big turnoff for a lot of people. Well, that's pretty much it for the intro. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Or don't, because you know people are gonna do what they're gonna do. But thank you for watching. Let's go critique some multiplayer and see what they could do to fix it, if they try to fix it at all. I hope so. And I hope everybody starts gravitating back to this game. But in order for that to happen, it has to make some major changes. Let's get started. Ooh, look, an invasion. Let's watch. Eat this, and eat this. The game isn't about strategy anymore, it's about who can spam the fastest before the lag kicks in. And big one. Woo! And pow, pow.
Oh, come on!
And that's all it takes to win.
How dare you!
Sorry, bro. You did great. Now, I kind of feel bad because he probably didn't see all that coming. It used to be about sword play. Who was the best at spacing and who was the best at getting those parries and attacks. Dark Souls 3 was freaking awesome. But in this game, when you're invading, it's nearly impossible to get a good parry. And tactics are thrown out the window. It's all about who can spam the fastest, or whoever has the most powerful spell, or even the right crossbow, with the right bolts, to instantly kill most of your opponents. To counteract that, you gotta be highly over leveled. And when you invade, you have a chance to invade a guy who's basically 3 times your level with one-shotting weapons that could basically be a living tank if he wanted to, because your attacks do barely any damage to him. Or you can invade a low-level player that gets one-shotted with just one attack. Oh, he's trying to talk to her? Tortured prisoner?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Boom!
God dang it, Bobby.
Oh, it's killing me. It's killing me.
Oh crap.
Prepare that booty.
Really?
Now you fucked up!
All I can do is roll out the way, but I'm not really rolling in the right position.
No, Daddy, no.
See, it's just a spamming contest at this point.
I hate it here.
Bye, buddy. Good fight.
Shut up.
As I was rolling away, you could see that I was rolling in the wrong direction. I was trying to roll away, but I was rolling to the side. Until they fix that connection, everybody's gonna have a bad time. But loading in is kinda glitchy. This isn't good. That usually means the PvP is gonna be super glitchy. Okay, what do we have here? Bunch of weirdos. Okay. Let's see what they got. Buddies. Buddy?
The Dark Lord is here!
Where you at? I need to stop locking on. Oh, there you are. Okay, buddies, I'll come down. Oh shit, wrong one. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, 4. And one's dead.
Son of a bitch.
Big boot. And a chest. And a kiss. And you're dead.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that was awesome. I got the eye that lets you poise through anything. I've had high hopes for this game's PvP just to be let down in a pile of crap. But even if they fixed it today, I don't know if people would come back. The player base is at an all-time low, and people have already made up their minds about this game. It's either super terrible and trash and shite, or it's a really great game and you shouldn't be talking shit about it, you loathsome little creatures. For me, I'm kinda in the middle of all that. It's a shite game that could have been a lot cheaper. You know, they could have priced it for its value for a broken game. On the other hand, it was a really fun game that I really like to play, and if it was all in working order, I would probably play it for years on end. Kinda like Elden Ring. Elden Ring's PvP is basically flawless. When the game was first launched, it had a couple quirks, like overpowered weapons and stuff like that. But the great Miyazaki has years of experience with multiplayer. And whoever the developers are at Hexworks seems to just started this yesterday. Even though they already had a game out and it's kinda gotten forgotten about, because I never heard about it until the trailers for this game came out. But in any case, they could have did their homework and researched Elden Ring or Dark Souls to a high extent so they would know that they need to put level scaling in multiplayer. Have it where an over-leveled phantom cannot invade me, and have it where I cannot invade a low-level player. I'm kinda in the middle at 130 at the end of the game. The level you should be. Well, I think 150 is where you should be, but I like level 130. That way I can make my build and not be over-leveled while I'm at it. And this last patch was great. I'm happy that they are focusing more on PvP, but even though they fixed the Light Reaper's special attack, some people can still not use it for some reason. Even being on the same console as I am, they still are not able to use their swords. And I feel really bad for them. I know I would hate it if everybody could use their swords, but I couldn't use mine. And I'm unsure about the mechanics in this game. I do not want to go into New Game Plus with this character, because I'm kind of afraid I'm gonna lose my Light Reaper special attack. I might not, but you never know. Like if you give Sparky the tablet and you're able to upgrade your weapons at the vestiges, after starting in a new game, it completely disappears. What the fuck? But anyways, let's say you do get an invasion and you're not having constant disconnects. You can still run up on an over-leveled player that instantly uses a Slaughterer's Coagulator, and while he's spamming crazy spells at your ass, he's chugging Heavenly Vials. And if you even start to damage him, it's like he's a tank because he's not taking any real damage from your attacks. If you don't have a friend to dupe you multiple heavenly vials, it's hard to keep up in invasions today. How can they fix this? The first step is getting us a chest to put all of our stuff in. By doing that, they can limit the amount of heavenly vials or whatever in our inventory to a set number. Let's say 8. 8 seems like a good number. That way, if you use all your heavenly vials in your inventory, you can still perish and die. But as soon as you reload your game, you can get the heavenly vials out of your inventory and just use them as you see fit. They're working on more multiplayer balances, so let's hope they downscale the very spammy weapons and spells down to a bare minimum. I don't know. I've loved this game, but everybody seems to be leaving because they think it's shite. And to be honest, I'm getting kind of burnt out on it myself, playing it 3 times in a row and, getting what I wanted out of the game. It has to stop worrying about all the free DLC they're gonna give us and solely work on the multiplayer until it's fixed. Until that happens, I do not see a future for this game's player base. And because multiplayer is so shite, it's dropped to an all-time low just after release. It's only been a few months. Like, really? Everybody's leaving just after a few months? It's gotten so bad where people actually despise this game. And other people are just too afraid to buy it because they heard it's so trashy. If you're worried about PvE, it's a really great game and I hope you get it when it comes on sale. But if you want it for the multiplayer, I would say stick with Elden Ring. Don't worry about this game, because multiplayer is just a hot mess at the moment. I don't think they need to worry about level scaling with the weapons, because everybody usually has plus 10 at this point. But they really need to do something about the level scaling, where people can only invade other people around their level. Let's talk about this. With a game that has prizes for multiplayer, basically hands you collect to get great armor and items, and even different things you can make your armor into different colors. You would think they'd be focusing more on the multiplayer aspect than anything else, since these items are really overpriced, and the only way to get these items is if you go to the vestiges and start invading or helping people. And when you start trying to get one of those accomplishments, it takes a really long time to get a match made. And sometimes you can't even get good connections at all. It's just constant disconnects, which they said they improved in the last patch, but I guess they didn't. And as of today, you have to go into the multiplayer side and basically put on crossplay, because if you don't have crossplay, you're really not improving your chances on invading or helping somebody. So let's just say somebody who buys this game as of today, it's their new player and they want some of these items like that cool armor. They will not be able to get it now because they can't even get a good connection with nobody. So what's the point of these even being here if you cannot purchase them? And even if they did try, and they did get good connections, how can they ever dream of getting that armor if they get one-shotted by most weapons or spells? The answer is they cannot, unless they overlevel their character and get one-shotting weapons or spells themselves, and be the first to strike. Because that's the only way you can win. It's not tactical. You don't have to think. You just have to aim and shoot. And if you don't have any spells that you can hit from long distance, you better hope your swords one-shots the crap out of them. So from what I hear, the real developers wanted to actually let the game cook for another year, which would have been a very good idea. But those damn investors and producers wanted their money right now, so they just put it out early, which was very fucking bad. Really fucking bad. Shame on you guys. I mean, it's like they didn't have enough money already. They just needed their Lords of the Fallen money right then and there. They should have let it cook. So the developers had no choice but to release the game early, even though they knew it was broken. But they did a good job hyping this game up so it would sell. I don't blame the developers one bit. I blame the producers. Those greedy ass mofos. The some bitches. This game could have been great. It could have been legendary. But like all the other great Souls games, PvE is what made it shine. The PvP just made it shine even brighter. And when everything was said and done and they finished the game, people would continue to play it and make more builds so they could go invading and murder people with their fun builds they made. It's very sad that this game is dying out, and I assume people aren't going to be playing much longer. Maybe the hardcore Lords of the Fallen fans, but most people will leave, sadly. Maybe there's hope. Maybe if they fix it today, I mean, highly doubtful, but maybe if they fixed it today, then people would come back. But the problem is it's not fixed today. It's still shite. Just so you know, this is a different day, and I've started, and no disconnects, no connections, no nothing, and this is going on the hour mark. So, I think I'm done with PvP. Yeah, I mean, this is just ridiculous. I don't want to sit here for an hour waiting on a PvP matchup. Sometimes it acts like it's want to get a good connection, but then it doesn't. It's just waiting and more waiting, and it's sad. But, no well. Well, okay then. Until next time, my dudes. Have fun. Yeet!
Did you enjoy this video? Consider subscribing to the main channel at Mr. Nobody Elden Souls, where it's more focused on invading, or the second channel at Nobody Elden Things, where its focus is on helping and will be the main hub for invading for dummies. Subscribe to both and I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe, or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the mayor of Froggytown.